It's a lifestyle change, this is what this is. I keep saying that because that's what this is a lifestyle change. So I'm not looking for any quick, fast results, which is why I'm fine with a lot of this taking time. I'm really fine with a lot of this taking time, really going forth and understanding that it takes time. It takes effort, it takes energy, right? I look at myself now compared to 4 months ago, and I'm so much better off. I'm so much better off, but 4 months ago, this would have seemed like such a wide gap to close. It was, like if I would have looked at it in terms of I need to get to where I am today in a bit of time, like that would have been insurmountable. It would have seemed unachievable. It would have been disheartening and probably at times disappointing because, I wouldn't have been getting there in a week, in 2 weeks, right? It's been now 4 going on 5 months. And I'm really starting to, I really understand a lot of the progress and results, but it's because I'm not so focused on those things happening on a daily basis or even on a weekly basis. I'm focused on them happening in a progression basis over time.
Constantly active, constantly working at it, staying consistent. It's the most important thing. Consistently okay always beats inconsistent great.
And that's where my victory has been in this. That's where the sustainability aspect has come for this, is because it's all over time. I understand, even when I started a lot of these exercises and physical therapy, I knew that my knee pain was not going to disappear in a week, in 2 weeks, and 3 weeks, but over the course of a month, right? Month and a half. Now I'm great, right? It's phased out, it's phased away. I can do things that I wasn't able to do before. I can go lower than I ever had before. I can squat, I can lunge. I can jump again, I can run, I can do all those things with no pain. But it took the time of being committed to the change. Of being committed to the journey, however long that it would take, and not expecting some certain time frame or point in time for a certain result. And I think that's the unlock that a lot of people need, is just to free your mind and free yourself of some weird arbitrary point in time that things have to be, right? It may not be by this winter, it may not be by the fall, it may not be by the spring, it may not be by the summer, but it will be at some point. And whenever that point comes, you should be happy with that because you've made progress all along. But I think a lot of times we put this fixation on it needs to be in 60 days, it needs to be in 30 days. I only have 2 weeks to change this. I need to get better in 60 days. Okay, it might not be the next event that you're at your best, but you could be a lot better for the next one. And the one after that would be even better, right? You might look hip for this wedding, that's okay, right? You might attend this wedding, you might be hip, but the next wedding you attend, you could be at your best ever. You just have to keep it working. They still haven't fixed that fence. That's a project they just said to heck with. I have arrived here at the gym, and it is time to get it in. Made it out. That's it. That was a good one. I felt good about that. Felt pretty strong, even though I was giving out at the end of each one. But that's what it is, to failure as much as possible. Trying to grow, gain some strength, gain some muscle here, really work things out. And so I feel like I accomplished that goal today. I feel great, and I feel good. And we got this long walk back. Then got a whole day of work ahead of both of us, and then we're gonna see if we can reconnect tonight. Get another workout in. We got some stuff to happen, so. Just made it back from the walk. It was a really good one, felt really good, recollected on a lot of interesting thoughts and memories. So it was a good one. It was a great workout, great walk. Glad to be back on it with you, Philip. It's good to be back with you out there on that walk. We've obviously been walking, but a lot shorter walks, and not this pathway, which was one of our first, and not our first walk together. So it was our first walk together. And gonna be getting all sentimental with it. Anyway, hey, if we don't see you guys again for the rest of the day, it's been real. Be well.
Eat wisely.
And this has been Kwame B on ZtoZ.